Hey there, YouTube. Dr. Dualsport here. Taking a quick little ride today, and I'm with made a new friend. His name is Jeremy, and Tony, my son-in-law, and I met Jeremy, and we rode to the top of the Nebo Loop Trail. Just a little background, Tony actually met Jeremy just like at Wendy's on a Sunday afternoon, and he had been out for a little ride, and Tony mentioned that he also had a KLR. So they exchanged a little information, and come to find out there is a Facebook group page, Central Utah KLR Riders, and Jeremy is the administrator. He's the one that started that site. He loves to ride his KLR and meet other like-minded folk. Today we are on a little scouting mission. We have a ride coming up, a benefit ride, which will be held on September 12th. And it is a benefit ride for Elton Castleman. Elton is a longtime resident of our hometown, and I can remember when he came to town back in the 70s on the oil boom. He came into town as a oil driller. Since then, he's had many other jobs, and probably the most important one is with the Juab Ambulance Service. He's been a volunteer with them. He is a EMT, and he's given thousands and thousands of hours of service to the community. On this past July 24th, he was in the ambulance with another EMT driver, and they were transporting a patient to Utah County. This patient was having some psychological problems at the time, and he had been medicated by the doctors, and they were transferring him to another facility. Anyway, to make the story short, he was somehow able to become unrestrained, and somehow got by Elton and reached through into the cab of the ambulance and grabbed the steering wheel, and the ambulance rolled off the side of the freeway. At this time, Elton is still in the hospital. He received several broken ribs, punctured lung, problem with spleen, kidneys, etc. And he is still not in good shape. So this ride will be a benefit ride for Elton. We will accept donations, and then there's a place, a burger joint there in Nephi. I think it's Big Mouth Burgers. They're going to supply a meal to all the riders. So we want you to all mark your calendars, September 12th. This is going to be for all types of motorcycles. That's the reason that we are here today, because we're exploring this particular route for the more off-road type bikes, the KLRs. The road bikes and cruisers, they can go on over the loop down the Payson side, and we're going to investigate this road going down the Monopole. So I've been up and down it many times, and but only once on the KLR. I went I went down it on the KLR. I think it was the first day I bought it. And I think I went down 3 or 4 times. That I'll blame that on my skills, and also later on I learned, I developed more skills in riding the KLR, and then the thing that helped me most is when I got the cut down seat. Kind of reduced my center of gravity there and made it to where I could, get the old gal around pretty well. So both Jeremy and Tony, they're both a little larger in stature than I am, and I think they could probably handle them old KLRs. So we're gonna just cruise on along down the trail here, and then when we get to those rough spots, I'm going to show you how rough they are. Okay guys, here's the first steep, loose, rough, nasty place. We lost both the KLRs. They both went over. We had to walk them down the hill. The four-wheelers and the Jeeps got it so tore up here that it's can't use much front brake at all. So anyway, here give her a shot on the old WR. God, I wish I had a rear brake, a hand rear brake. Yeah. That'd be a good deal, but well, what do you say, guys?
We was just coming to get you.
Gravity's all downhill?
Yep.
Okay, let's do our tour. There we go. The thing of it is that recluse clutch will kick out of gear unless you gotta engage it with the throttle there. So you get on something that's really steep, it's a little tricky. But I have my I'm geared up one tooth in the front, so I can get a little road speed. For this trail, maybe it would be better to not have that, but I'm still gonna look into front or lever brake for the rear. I think it would, just once in a while, only once in a while you would need that place like this. Well, if them guys can make it here, they got her made for a few miles. So time will tell. Well, I'll walk up here a ways and see if I can hear them coming. All right, I hear KLR motor. Good job, Tony. You're still going downhill.
Is there more?
As long as you're still going downhill, you're all right. You're getting pretty close. close. Another couple of big turns. Just go for it. Just go like hell. Well, there go the KLRs.
Heavy, heavy.
Give them just a minute. We let Tony's air down just a little bit more. His rear, we didn't have to touch his rear. It was already down to 15. I put his front down to 18. I guess 18's good. I don't know. They don't have rim locks, but just get a little momentum, guys. A little momentum. That's easy to say when you're not on the KLR. There we go. Looks like some of the berries are on. Those guys are picking berries. Yeah, the KLRs should do all right here. It's just when we get down to that bottom again, then it gets nasty. So they're just going to have to work through it. Just go for it or walk it down, whatever. Well, things are going pretty good right now. Them old KLRs are back in their element here, kind of motoring right around them turns. Up the hill. The road pulls up on this next ridge here. Kind of flattens out with a nice view area, camping area. You can see the north end of Mount Nebo. Well, this is the steep, loose, nasty part. And we'll see how the old Dunlop 606 treats Tony there. All right, guys. Try one more time. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them KLRs rolling. Okay, guys. I don't know if you can see or not, but that road is one steep mother. And it's loose. We got Tony here, he's ready to ride, and it's even rougher going down this way. My battery's dead on my Sony, so we're gonna use the Panasonic here and see how the old 606 tires do on these big rocks. So, go for it, Tony. There he goes, stealth mode. He don't have a starter motor either, so he's got to like let her go and then try to get going. So. Yep, that is one steep, loose, rough, rocky road. But Tony can handle it. Piece of cake. He says next time he comes on this road, though, it's going to be in his Razor. Anyway, good job, Tony. Okay, guys. We made it down off the hill safely, as you can see, and I just want to thank Jeremy and Tony for inviting me along today. That was a fun ride. We have determined that will not be the route for the KLRs. It was just a little too steep, a little too rough. It's okay for the lighter dirt bikes like the WR450. I'm excited about the ride. They have it scheduled for the 12th, but there may be some changes, so I'm not going to lock that in. I'm going to refer you to their Facebook page. It's called KLR Riders of Central Utah. So anyone that's in the area in Utah or coming through or whatever, go to that Facebook page, KLR Riders of Central Utah, and you can get the info. Also in the description, I'm going to put the link for the GoFundMe page they have for Elton. And then, you know, if you are able to help, that'd be nice. Or you could just leave a comment on their Facebook page there, and I'm sure Elton would enjoy seeing those comments. So anyway, this is Dr. Dual Sport out.